Shot and ints.
Vote passed.
And we'll just go to a quick break whilst we do that. And I might get a glass of water because my throat is starting to get a bit sore from all the talking. So we'll just take a couple of minutes break while we get the next game set up. Yeah, hope you're enjoying. We'll be back in a moment. Hello, we're back. Whoa, I'm back. Right. So we're going to be playing ints and shot up next. We're just getting ints into the game. We're letting the other players know that the server is available, so we'll be able to play plenty of games. What the hell? I can hear like 8-bit music on my mic. Oh, it's just really loud in the hall. Okay, I thought I was getting mad then. Hi guys, hi mum. She's not watching. This is quite professional. I like this. I could do this more often. Sitting here, little camera. Bit of Quake. Quake camera. Banner. It's fantastic. Comfy chair, sponsored by Speed Seats. I don't do that so you can see, by the way. I do that because I forget the name every time. Every time. Professionalism. Professionalism. I need to move over a little bit because my name is like down here. Is that better? Can you see my name now? I'm having a bit of a cultural experience right now. Everything here is in glass bottles. Everything. UK, all plastic. Oh wait, no. That overlay is not updated. So I need to be on the other side. So I need to be like, oh, whatever. You know who I am. You all know who I am. And if you don't, well, it's too late. I'm Galango, by the way. Go check out Arena FPS on Twitch at some point and on YouTube. We do like online tournaments all the time. Like I've casted some with Gref. There's Tech Muffins or GMT who are all absolutely fantastic. Crazy Owl helps us out, and like we've got a great team of people. Neeple, who shows up sometimes and does stuff. So there's a great like community of people. Also, we've got a Discord, the Arena FPS Discord. If you go to Reddit r/Arena FPS, you can find the Discord there. And if you're like, you know, maybe you're watching this, maybe you're at the LAN here, and you're like, oh, what's this Quake thing? Let's check it out. And yes, I'm live from there. Yeah, maybe one of you guys is just, you know, sat here watching us. Maybe you're not an Arena FPS fan already. Check out r/Arena FPS, and we have content for you. We've got a great little community. If you want to join in and play some games, go for it. Why not? Because, you know, everyone's, I wouldn't say friendly, but everyone puts up with people, which is the most you can ask out of another human being. And yeah, it's easier to find like players because now we don't have matchmaking in Quake Live. So we do kind of like, we just play Quake Live. We get on, we're all bad, we play games. You can join us, why not? I might do that actually. I might do that.
Combo kill.
Cool. So it looks like the overlay is fixed, and it looks like we have the players in the game. So it looks like we might be able to play the game of InSc versus Shots. So let the players know the stream's ready in a moment. How do you A? There we go. Oh, it's Drake. Hey, Drake. I'm probably being really loud when I'm drinking. Oh. Well, casting is thirsty work. Just talking. Don't like talking. Well, I don't mind talking, but we do what we must. InSc and Shot. Just warming up now. The players are getting themselves nice and comfortable. Because you don't want to play Quake live if you're not comfortable. And speaking of comfortable, Species sponsoring the event. If you want to go really fast, but you also want to sit down, but more than either of those things, you just want to play some games, buy a Speed Seat. I hear it's great for CPM. Reflex type stuff. They're fast games. Warsaw, also quite fast game. Quake Live, pretty fast. Pretty fast indeed. Especially compared to Counter-Strike, which is being played over there on the main screen. I might do a pan later. I might just pan the camera around and show you the glory of what we're dealing with. Here goes a coin toss, and it looks like the winner is... Did no one call it before? Wow.
Vote
Yeah.
now. Vote passed. Vote now. Vote passed.
Cool. Let's do this then. Vote's been passed, and the first map is going to be Blood Run or ZTN if you want to be a bit more old school. Don't press the join match game. Right. Let's do this. Stream seems to be showing the right thing. Here we go.
Prepare to
Cool.
fight.
So InSc versus Shot will be the third game in the morning, or I guess it's afternoon now, almost lunchtime, which is exciting because I'm getting quite hungry. InSc versus Shot, game number 1 on Blood Run. InSc getting a fairly comfortable start, but no weapons might spell doom. Let's see what he can do. He's still really lacking on the weapon front right now. He needs to get this LG, ideally. Can he do it safely? And the yellow armor. Nice pickup, but he just meets a face of Shot, and Shot's just like, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to shoot you. That's why it's called Shot. So he did, and he got frag. First frag of the game, and the Shot is looking pretty dominant right now. Swapping over the Shot's position because it doesn't do it automatically. Nice sneaky dodge there, actually, from InSc. Shot just firing a rocket, and InSc backwards, just dodging to the left. But yeah, Shot firmly in control of this match. Firmly in the lead when it comes to just complete dominance. But The frags, they don't say a great story. Maybe InSc can slowly work his way back into this game. Nice timing here by Shot. Just Pac-Manning at the moment, every item through the map. And really leaving InSc nothing. But InSc, he seems to be doing a fairly good job of not engaging. And this is something we haven't seen in the previous 2 games. InSc isn't taking these crazy engagements, but he might have the choice now. Does back off through that teleporter. Oh, goes to the red, but misses a jump. And actually, that's all she wrote. Dropping yet another frag, and Shot just looking more and more dominant as time goes on. It's being fairly sneaky. Like I was saying just before that frag, he's doing quite a good job of actually stemming this lead that Shot has. Nice little seal on the red there, but he took so much damage from that engagement that I'm not entirely sure it was completely worth it. Exposing yourself when you're on such low stack to get a red, only to just take all the damage back that you received is, well, you received in life. Not particularly great, but he didn't drop a frag, and it's only 2 frags to 0. So InSc is not out of this at all, but he really has to slowly scrounge items around this map, place a little bit defensive, a little bit scared, and then maybe he'll be able to take a full-on engagement. Bruce Lee's in chat. Good. Good. Shot just doing a little bit of pokey damage here. As well, Shot isn't going full-on aggressive. Shot is very much playing this kind of, you know, I'm going to engage you when I can, but the items are more important to me. And 2 right, Shot, 2 right. Taking great care of making sure that he doesn't leave up any scraps for instance to possibly get back into this game, because the problem with a 2 frag lead, but where you've got a great deal of dominance when it comes to your stack and your control over the game, is if you give up any of that lead you have in terms of just pure control, it means the other player could possibly get back into the game very quickly. So you have to really do, if you're not going to go for the aggressive, like super high frag game, you do have to make sure that the opponent gets absolutely nothing. And he's doing a fairly good job of that. Sitting on pretty much maxed armor and 170 life right now.
Combo kill. 2 rails. Impressive.
Yeah, this is not the InSc, this is just an InSc. It's an instant of an InSc, but not the InSc. But we do have Demon here and Zyphos as well, both very, very strong players in their own rights. Obviously Demon, very famous. Ooh, and InSc just bad engagement there, just walking straight into the LG. And it looks like he's starting to get a little bit more careless. Maybe he's starting to give up. Maybe he's even just thinking to himself, you know what, I'm gonna have to play a bit more aggressively now, because there's only 5 minutes left of this match, and really the first 5 minutes have not gone in my favour whatsoever. I need to change up how I play. Maybe that's what he's thinking. Or maybe he's just thinking about lunch. You never know.
Impressive.
We think about anything. Chairs, for example. Nice railway shot. I'd golf clap, but it'd probably be a little bit annoying on stream, so I won't. A little bit early for that yellow, for that mega even. I always get those 2 mixed up, I don't know why. Every time. And that does mean that he does give up the red 2 ints. Having a bit of a missed time on that mega was fairly tragic, but that's alright. I don't think at this point that Shot is going to have to be too scared about the possibility of Ints, but dropping a red is dropping a red at the end of the day, and you can kind of see the holes in his play, and it does mean that maybe when he plays against a better player, Shot won't be able to kind of get away with making these slight flubs. Perhaps when he's playing Zyphos or Demon in the later brackets, we'll see these kind of mistakes kind of bite him in the arse, or ass if you want to be more American, or bottom if you want to be less offensive. Oh, Inson, basically no life here. Just, you know, I'm going to swap over to his perspective for the last couple of minutes, because this is really a LAN about new players. A lot of new players, a lot of players that aren't as familiar with the game. This is not an invitational LAN of the best Quake Live players in the world, but there are a couple of very, very high-tier Quake Live players. And really it's just about kind of watching some Quake Live on stream and seeing how these new players adapt and deal. And let's see what Ince is doing in order to maybe just get a frag. That'd be a really good start for him. He's really just breaking through that first threshold of getting the first frag, and obviously the first frag can mean quite an easy second frag if the spawns are in your favour, or if you're accidentally kind of forcing a favourable spawn for you. But it seems like that might not be the case for Ince. He's really struggling to get anything out of these engagements. Just have a quick look at the accuracy stats. 37 lightning gun for Shop with only 18 to Ince, which is a huge difference. 45 rail, 27. Like, these are but only 6%. What? 6% rocket accuracy from Shot. That is appalling. That is appalling. Even I can do better than that. So it could be that he's very much more of a hit scan based. Maybe he's a CS:GO player. It's possible. That would explain the accuracy. Huge difference between the projectile weapons and the hit scan weapons. So that could be the case. Oh, In's going for a bit of a sneaky rail there, and actually, no, not paying off. I thought maybe he should have probably grabbed that. Did he get the yellow? I can't remember. I think he just took that engagement. He could have been a little bit more tactical about that engagement. Shot kind of just walked on a corner and shot him. First self-frag of the game. In's going -1 to a misplaced grenade, unfortunately. And there's the game. Ince -1 to 14 of Shot on Blood Run. I don't know what the last or the next map is. We'll find out in a moment. I suppose. Yeah, Greth is here. He's around. He's just like got some kind of flu. So he's kind of barely struggling by to be conscious, but well, he's around from time to time, and he's doing a bit of admin work at the moment as well. So unfortunately, you've just been left with me as your lone defender on the stream, but that's all right. I've done this before. I'll do it again, whether you like it or not. Sadly, if I wasn't here, there'd be no stream. Greth would just be ill. That'd be it. No Quake Live. I'm the guy that shows up. Isn't particularly great, but he shows up. Let's have a look at the map pick. In's taking a moment just to think about what he wants to play. Oh, he's actually left Oh, is he? Oh, no, he's here. The one with that rail.
Quad damage.
Hmm. Lost World?
You have the flag.
It looks like it's going to be Lost World. Going to be the next map.
Vote now. Vote passed.
Oh, we have a Zyphos in stream, that's useful. Thank you. Alright. So with the huge hit scan dominance we saw from Shot in the first game, and well, to be honest, his LG was on point, so we might just see another stomping. But Shot did, it is his Shot's map, it is Shot's map, it is InSc's map, maybe.
1.
He's practiced really hard on it, and he is a monster on Lost World. Let's see what happens. Oh, and dropping both major items already. I don't know why he's gone down to look at that red. He knew it had already gone. He saw it a moment ago, and he is in a great deal of bother right now. No yellow armors in sight either. He's completely on the wrong side of the map. Deciding not to go for the one to the left. He's trying to sneak around to the LG, I think. Well, being very aggressive, even with no stack, he's deciding to take this fight. The red armor going to Shot. In's just suffering so hard, and well, that was just a tactical flub, I think. He really should have got at least one. Really both of the yellow armors that were both up available on the map for him. But he did drop them both, and even now he's kind of showing the fact he doesn't know this map all too well. Doing a huge amount of damage there on Shot, but with that like massive stack difference, it meant that there's not a lot he could have done. Like even if he hit 100% rockets, he probably would have still lost the engagement with 0 armor. Armor is very good, guys. Enjoy armor. Consume armor. Seems to be his major downfall right now. That's an unfortunate spawn. You can't do a lot about that, but let's see who does off on the next one. There's a yellow behind him. And another yellow behind him again. Decides to go for the red, which, I mean, the fact that Shot decided to like run the yellows there did leave red open available for Ints. But whether you can actually do something with it is another question that we're going to answer right now by the looks of it. High ground position, but Shot just getting crazy aggressive with the LG and showing Ints how it's done. I'll move over to Shot's position in a minute, but we're just going to watch the losing player for a moment because, yeah, stop jumping into LG, which is, if you watched Arena FPS top tips, I think it was tip number 3, which is don't jump when you're being hit by LG, because it just turns you into a ball of death. Oh, a death ball. And not in a good way either, in a, you are death. Ooh. Looking for that Mega, and instead he found Shot just hiding in a cubby hole, and Shot taking a pretty bad engagement. I mean, getting found in a cubby hole is not where you want to take an engagement, but he made it work and got yet another kill. Int still on -1 to Shot's spectacular 7. Okay, so Shot seems to be doing, InSc seems to be doing a little bit better now. He has the LG, which is a very strong weapon on this map. Oh dear, and that's not an engagement you want to take, just hopping down onto the face, and you could have easily got LG pinned there to the ceiling, but a couple of nice rockets. He's not completely down and out, but 18 life is really not a lot you can work with. I would regress quickly onto that yellow, as he does, and the health bubble, and the LG. Okay, well, that's alright. 2 out of 3 ain't bad. And he wants to be shooting for that teleporter exit. He misses the timing. He knew where it came out, but he just didn't get the timing on the shot, and, well, shot came through with impunity. I didn't get timing on the shot. Oh, that was good. That was a pun. I hope you appreciated that, guys. Oh, a little bit of MG damage. Not a lot to show for. Shotgun, not a great used weapon in this game. The niche is mostly taken by LG or rockets, depending on the length of the engagement. But shotgun isn't a terrible weapon. It's kind of, if you've got nothing else, you might as well use it. And that was unfortunate. Ooh. Okay, so into this point, the other yellow is up. He doesn't know that, but he looks for it this time. Starting to kind of improve a little bit in some areas, and now he wants to. Well, he heard the red being picked up. So, yeah. You should have looked for that engagement probably a little bit more tentatively. Oh, there's the first frag, and Shot getting a little bit cheeky, going for the gauntlet kill. Didn't pay off, and the first frag of the game. And I believe it's InSc's first frag of the entire series. Oh no, and Shot again flubbing, doesn't get the red. Oh, and he kills himself, Shot. Starting to show some cracks now in his demeanor. Maybe InSc can pull this back. You never know. Everything's possible at a LAN. And he's looking fairly solid right now. That 50 is very important. Needs to get out of that cubby hole. Little dangerous corridor to be in. Mega's up. Does he look for it? Oh, he doesn't. That's unfortunate. That Mega would have meant that... Well, that engagement would have gone much better if he had that Mega. Oh, and he's just a little bit too late to that red as well. Just these timings, if they were just a little bit more aware of the timings. I believe he picked up the last red, so you should have had a decent idea of when it was going to be up. But unfortunately, just not completely aware of when the item spawns. 25 seconds. Just not aware. And there's a gauntlet kill. Shot walking away with this. InSc 12-0 down in game number 2. Unfortunately, Lost World is not paying off for him, which is his map pick. He has a, well, he's had a 1 frag and a Shot killed himself, so he probably would have got that frag if Shot wasn't a little bit premature with his shooting. Oh, InSc on 1 life. Needs to be super careful right now. Needs to look for these health bubbles. Or just get aggressive and get a red. Why not, you know? Who needs life when you could just grab a red on 26 life? Just assume your opponent's not there. Which worked that time. And as this game is wrapping up, it looks more and more likely that Shot is going to be progressing into the next round and InSc is going to be dropping into the losers. Or the, I'm sorry you didn't quite make it the first time. Here's another chance bracket, which is what I like to coin it.
1 minute warning.
Ooh, nice direct rocket there. Can he find another? Can he get a frag? No, he just runs a lot of plasma to the face. But we saw potential there. We saw potential. InSc is, I'd imagine the skill gap between these two players is somewhat huge, somewhat cavernous, but I think maybe with a bit of practice, InSc could improve a lot. He is showing some signs he knows to pick up armors, which is a good start. A bit of a tetchy start in terms of how he ran the map, which really does set the tone for the entire game on Lost World. It's very much a map that's quite hard to come back from if you've had a bit of a bad engagement and you've dropped a frag. You've got to play very carefully, very slowly, and there's a GG coming out. Game number 2, InSc versus Shot. So, Modern to Shot. So I'm just going to go to the brackets now, have a look at that and see how things are shaping up. Because we're making progress with games, which is nice. Making progress with games. Right, let's go to C number. Oh, that transition. Have we lost the? There we go. It's there. Fine. Excellent. Right. So, guys, I'm gonna level with you. We've been streaming for a few hours now, and I am hungry for lunch. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a quick break, probably about 15 minutes, while we get, I'll get myself some lunch, and we get the next game set up. So I'm just going to put on the thing. Demon will be playing, yes. At the moment, we will be, I think, we're nearly... He's probably going to get a buy into the next round by the looks of it. This hasn't been updated. Wait, do I need to refresh the page? Okay. Oh, good. Yeah, so we should be in round 3 when we come back, I think, by the looks of things. And we'll probably be looking at Hendro versus Demon next. That looks like it would be a good game to play. So just let the players know. But that's probably what, if that's, do you want to guys, is that what you want to see? Do you want to see Demon versus Hendro, or Hendo? Hendro? That is right. Yeah, we might do some free fall later. But yeah, we'll just take a, probably about 15, maybe 20-minute break, and yeah, look forward to that. Put some music on. Let's find some music, shall we?